Hello everybody, welcome back. Pro Evolution Soccer 2021 Full Manual Master League Journeyman Save, where we're currently with Juventus going for Champions League glory. 4 points clear at the top of Serie A at the moment after some good results against the likes of Atalanta. In the Cup, we're through 3-2 on aggregate. We beat Fiorentina 2-0, Hellas Verona 4-1, and in the previous episode we drew 0-0 with Lazio that did keep us top of the league. We've got a derby game against Napoli and then the first leg of the knockouts against Man City. We'll be back for kickoff of the Napoli game. See you then. Hello everybody, welcome to the Napoli-Juventus game here in Serie A at the Stadio San Paolo, and it should be a good game. Juventus changing formation for this one, 4 at the back. 4-3-3 is happening in this game. Ronaldo is on the left wing trying to recapture the days of Real Madrid and Man United, I guess. Szczesny keeps his place in goal. Zirkzee starts up front. Serge Dest comes in at right back. It should be a very interesting game. Let's crack on into it. And it is Napoli with Osimhen up front to get us underway. Koulibaly and Manolas at the back, which will be a very strong and robust strike punch. Oh, that's a lovely turn, that from Granzier. And Napoli looking to start off on the front foot straight away. Osimhen with a volleyed effort. Szczesny with a top save to touch it over the bar. And Napoli are not hanging around. Absolutely did me there with that bit of skill. Granzier on the wing. Cross in, Osimhen with a volley. Szczesny might have been going over the bar, but didn't. We played it safe. Corner ball. And, we'll get back to my little intro bit in a minute, I guess, as Lozano is over this one. What's he going to do? Surely he's going to swing this into the box. I mean, I'm controlling Dest, who's not the tallest. But Ronaldo back there defending well. In towards Osimhen. No. Good. Why? That's my biggest thing with PES, is that when someone tackles someone else, they can't just clear it or pass it out straight away. They have to sort of rejig their feet, and it doesn't there. Like, why doesn't Mason Mount, I'm pressing clear, he would just put his foot through it. He wouldn't take a touch. It doesn't make sense. But we're still in it at the moment, so there is another chance. Smolich and De Ligt partnering each other in centre. There's the centre-back partnership. Manolas header over the bar. Dest at right back, and left back is Sandro for this game. But yeah, we've got a good team here. We've got a decent lineup out. Elmas is in, the new signing. That was a bit weird as well, but there you go. Serginho Dest in towards Mount. That's not a good pass. Lozano, Osimhen. Osimhen gets it back, and Elmas is there for an interception. Kulusevski, Mount, Ramsey back into the starting lineup today. Zirkzee. Cristiano Ronaldo has the ball here. Zirkzee's actually gone again into the middle. I've overhit that pass though. Easy for Meret in goal. Lozano up against Dest. Does put a cross in. That one's pretty easy for De Ligt to get to there. Again, that's meant to be a little touch towards Ramsey. What is going on with this game today? De Ligt, Dest. Into Mount. Alexandro now has it. He's got a lot of space. We've actually gone to attacking fullbacks now, so that we can try and get some more people. No foul there, ref. I mean, I've clearly won the header and he's clattered me while I'm in the air. Brilliant. Yeah, we've put attacking fullbacks on just to try and get a bit more support up the pitch, as Kulusevski has intercepted that one really well. He's going to try and pick out Zirkzee with a header. He's hit the bar. Sod off. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? It's going to be one of those days. Ramsey in towards Elmas. Pokes that one through. Ronaldo can't quite turn away in that tight situation. And, Napoli... hold on. Lucky Napoli. Lozano up against Dest, and Lozano holds on, and Napoli are going to keep possession, you'd feel here. Oh, Koulibaly. Terrible pass, but Deme somehow can see the future, so knew exactly where Zirkzee was going to take that first touch and put a good tackle in. Koulibaly out to Manolas. Manolas on it again. Back to Koulibaly. We're just trying to pen them in, to be honest, as Manolas... ooh, he's panicked. Ramsey will intercept that one. Zirkzee dinks it through. Kulusevski! 1-0. Come on. That's a lovely goal. Good high pressure. Zirkzee with a little dink over to Kulusevski. And Kulu gets the goal. Number 44. He's got one goal today. 1-0 Juventus. And Napoli just played themselves into all sorts of trouble with our high press. And Ramsey, took it through to Zirkzee. Little dink over. In between Koulibaly and Manolas. 1-0 Kulusevski. Brilliant goal. So Napoli get it back underway now. And the home team, 1-0 down inside 20 minutes. And when you felt like nothing was going to go our way and it was going to be a day where Provo really takes the piss, we've gone 1-0 up. Although Lozano has got away from Dest there. That's twice now the AI has done that little dummy move on me there. And it's quite irritating. We're just going to clear our lines here with Szczesny. He goes up towards Zirkzee. Can't quite win the header. Deme is there. Into Johnny Otto. Out to Lozano. We're going to try and put some pressure on him with Elmas here. Try and keep Dest there as a backup for once Lozano gets past the first. And Osimhen over ahead. Oh, acrobatic effort. Over the bar. Granzier gets around the tackle of Alexandro. Puts that ball in towards Osimhen. And he missed it. Everybody missed it. Lovely cross in towards the back post. But it drifts out for a throw in. A bit of a sign there of life from Napoli. They've not really done too much. I mean, we've had the acrobatic effort from Osimhen that wasn't really troubling Szczesny, but overall we're playing pretty well in this game. It is only 1-0, and passes like that aren't going to help at all. As Elmas, I'm just going to back off and try and cover the space. A good ball out towards Granzier, but he can't keep it in. He's been a good player, Granzier. He's beaten Alexandro a couple of times on that right hand side. We need to just maybe keep an eye on him a little bit closer as De Ligt can bring this one down. Smolich, Elmas in towards Mason Mount, and Sandro pushing on this left-hand side is what we want. We want to make Napoli think a bit more defensively when we throw our fullbacks forward. I don't know why I pressed slide tackle there with Mason Mount. I was nowhere near the ball. Manolas, they're just, again, trying to keep this possession around the back. They just sneak that ball past Kulusevski, the goal scorer. Lozano, Dest with a good tackle this time. Sandro easily round the challenger Granzier, picks out Cristiano Ronaldo. He goes for an early ball in towards Xerxes. Pokes it round the corner. Kulusevski just on his toes, not expecting that first time pass as Dest manages to win the header there. Ramsey gives it back to the right back. Kulusevski pokes it through. Xerxes, back heel. Oh, it was nearly a wonderful move. Ronaldo with a block on the clearance, but it falls into Mede. 5 minutes till half time. And, Napoli are going to need something just before half time or something early on in the second half as Sandro sort of tackles himself there, but manages to win it back from a bad clearance. De Ligt up towards Xerxes. Can knock that one down towards Ronaldo. Oh, just stolen off my feet as I was deciding what to do. Johnny Otto. Lozano. Dest trying to just stay with him but not commit too much because, Dest has had a bit of trouble. Both wingers, actually, Granzier and Lozano, have both caused a bit of trouble for the fullbacks today as Dest up again against Lozano. Johnny Otto. Can he put this one into the box? And that's a good challenge from Dest. What's going on? I've got the ball. Why are you not letting me do something with it? This game, I swear, I don't know what is happening. Shot past the post. Good, because I would have been fuming. It's Hysaj. Ball in again, looking for Osimhen, and he's over the bar again. Those crosses in have been absolutely deadly, but Osimhen cannot finish them off. We're 1-0 up. 20 minutes gone. I mean, it's our only shot on target. I don't care, because I feel like the game's against me at this moment. I don't really want to play the Man City game, because Provo does feel a little bit off, but we'll stick with it. We have got Bernardeschi, who's well up for life, so I think at some point we'll probably move Ronaldo to striker, bring Bernardeschi on left wing. But for now, we'll leave it as it is. I know they are getting in behind us a little bit on the wings, but we will try and push for that second goal rather than think about going too defensive at the moment. Mason Mount. Ramsey. Ronaldo is up there, can turn as well. And he can put that one through into Xerxes, who's offside. That looked very close. I've just realised we're in our old home kit as well. Looked very, very close, but a foot just off. Johnny Otto and Lozano combining again on this side. It's going to go back to the fullback, Johnny Otto, who's got Smolich for company. And Smolich has just put him off enough, which means he has to release the ball. And Elmas is there as well. Great tackle on Lozano. Pokes it away to Dest. Dest can go up towards Mason Mount. He goes out towards Kulusevski. Into Ramsey. Up towards Xerxes. Xerxes. Oh, just take your time, Dave. Take your time. Don't need to do that first time pass there. Xerxes had space and time to turn. And I went for the quick 1-2 with Ronaldo and just got the pass wrong. And Alexandro can now intercept that one. He picks out Ronaldo in towards Mason Mount. Although I was going for Ramsey. Dest has to react quickly. Elmas. We'll just reset. That's fine. As Zielinski comes on for Zenatdinov in midfield for Napoli. The first change of the game. It'll be interesting to see if it's... it probably won't be the only change that's made. As I said, I imagine we're going to bring on Bernardeschi at some point. I could do it for the goal scorer Kulusevski and keep Ronaldo on the wing, where he has been playing pretty decent. I've dived in there with Sandro again. Smolich with a decent header away. Xerxes can get there first. Flicks that one on to Ronaldo. Just not many options. That's the thing. We're not breaking out as quickly as I'd like. Mason Mount picks out Kulusevski. Up towards Xerxes. Oh, he was just beaten to the ball. Ramsey will pick it up. Oh, why do I love a first time pass? I really should take my time a bit more. Oh, Osimhen could be in here. He could be, because he's going to have pace. Although he's looking tired, Osimhen. He's probably going to be subbed off then pretty soon. Smolich goes long, looking, well, to clear his lines more than anything. Zirkzee misses the header, but Kulusevski can pick it up. Kulusevski, oh, nearly got that ball through to Zirkzee, who's had a tough game up there against Koulibaly and Manolas, but he has been playing pretty well as Deme looks to turn. Johnny Otto brings the ball forward. I just don't want to give him an easy passing lane. That's all right. Going into the middle, where it's all a bit congested, I think is fine. As Lozano has it now, and he's going to have two people for company as Elmas gets back. Elmas has been superb. Whoever recommended him in chat, thank you. He's been such a good signing. Kulusevski, he sees the run of Zirkzee. Oh, I've overhit that. Keeper's ball, easy. Lozano had it again into Lobotka, who's also come on for Napoli. Mason Mount reads that one well and gets the loose ball first. Ronaldo up towards Zirkzee, who we think is going to be coming off anytime soon to be replaced by a new player. Ronaldo into Zirkzee, back to Zirkzee, into Ronaldo again. And this is great play from Juventus. It's squared, too close to Mede. Ronaldo, you think, would probably go for goal from there. And probably should have gone for goal as Otto is not fouled. Referee says play on. That's a surprise. Kulusevski in towards the back post. Ronaldo can't quite reach it. And Grandsir will look to get this one away. And he's, again, rushed his clearance. Napoli's clearances today have been pretty poor. Zirkzee in towards Kulusevski. Couldn't get enough on the pass. And, well, Lozano will look to bring some respite for the home team here as it rolls out of play. 1-0 Juventus, 73 minutes gone, and they make their first sub. Zirkzee off, Bernardeschi on, and also another sub for Napoli as well. But let's see if we can use this to see, as Robinho has come on for Napoli there, replacing Lozano on this side as Kulusevski holds him off. Here is Robinho. It certainly doesn't look like the old school Robinho. So it must be a different one as De Ligt had to win that header and does. Elmas looks to square it out there towards Ramsey. Kulusevski can flick it inside to Mount. This is good passing from Juventus. Zielinski catches Mount up and Bernardeschi is in some space. He has a shot. Great save from Mede. The substitute showing why he's been brought on for. Pace and power. The shot was good there. Good breakout from Juventus. Mason Mount came forward into Bernardeschi. One touch, two touches. Has a shot. Good save from Mede in goal. And I think this could be Juventus' first corner of the game. So let's get... Not Kulusevski. Why are my centre-backs not up here? Okay, let's see if... No, Bernardeschi's not going to win a header, is he? Let's put Ronaldo at this front post. It's flicked on towards Ronaldo. Who wins the header? Ramsey's challenging. It's bouncing around. Ramsey can't get there. Mede dives on it. Makes the save. And with 10 minutes to go, that could have wrapped the game up as... De Ligt has come a long way and he had to win that header and he does. Koulibaly. Manolas. Back to Koulibaly. Back to Manolas. And once again, Napoli trying to build from the back and keep the possession there. That's a great tackle from Smolich, who's proved to be quite a good signing as well as Ronaldo looks to pick out the goal scorer Kulusevski. He's the difference maker at the moment. Great hold-up play from Kulusevski. And he's fed it in towards Ronaldo who can turn. Oh, I thought that would have been a lovely goal. Great control from Kulusevski. Just held the ball up really well. Just waited and waited. Laid it into Ronaldo. Round it went. Left-footed. Just over the bar. Double substitution then for Juventus. Serginho Dest off a great game at right back. Replaced by Jesus Corona. And Locatelli on for Mason Mount. In a slightly more defensive shape inside of midfield. Locatelli more of a holding midfielder. Elmas will push up slightly higher to try and get some support to the front three. But... yeah, I've made a defensive change there as Sandro up against Grandsir. Come on, Sandro, have it. Okay, we've got a good touch. It should be Szczesny's ball and is. It's a good save from Szczesa. Well held. I've gone for a quick pass out. Got it all wrong. Throw in. 5 minutes to go. Lobotka looks in towards Deme. Deme under a bit of pressure and Gulam goes up towards Ronaldo. So they've completely changed this left-hand side now, Napoli. That's a ball in. Osimhen with a header again over the bar. He's been off form today and that suits us wonderfully well. So with a couple of minutes to go, we're just trying to hold on to possession here. This will be a big win for the league table. Definitely keep us at least 4 points ahead of AC or Inter Milan, whoever's doing better in the table at the moment. As Napoli not really committing too many men forwards. An away win at Napoli I think would be a very, very good result. And this is also getting me quite a lot of practice in for the full manual passing, which I've struggled with at times. So De Ligt out towards Sandro. There is the final whistle. 1-0. Kulusevski with a lovely finish. And we win the derby game. And look what it means to Matthijs De Ligt. He absolutely loves it. I mean, you know, Osimhen was very, very wasteful. 7 shots, only 1 on target. 2 on targets, 1 goal. I'll take that. We go into the game against Man City on a bit of a high. I really enjoy playing that 4-3-3. I might stick with it. So we do keep our 4-point lead at the top of the table against Inter Milan. 6 losses, 1 draw, 21 wins. Obviously, the majority of them came before we were at the club. But next up, Man City. See you at kickoff. So here we are. Champions League knockout football without even playing a game in the group stages in this save. But it's a big, big game. We've gone for the 4-3-3. It's against Man City, who are probably going to throw men forward. I'm hoping we can hit them on the counter-attack. I felt like defensively, the 4 at the back works a bit better for how I want to play. It allows me to keep the ball and move it around. But we'll go through the teams in just a second. So then first up, whilst we see the Allianz Stadium in the background, Szczesny in goal, Dest, Demiral, De Ligt, Sandro at the back, Locatelli and Rabiot and Mount in midfield, Kulusevski, Isak and Ronaldo up front, Zirkzee, Dybala and Bernardeschi in a very heavy attacking bench. Man City line up with Ederson in goal, while Cancelo, Garcia, Ruben Diaz and Grimaldo at the back, Rodri and Tielemans in the middle with De Bruyne, Ferran Torres on the right, Bukayo Saka on the left, and Raheem Sterling leads the line with a young Willian on the bench for Man City. And there is Tielemans, there is De Ligt. We're about ready to go. Let's get this one underway, and it will be Alexander Isak to kick us off. And I don't know, I think Man City are probably the favourites for this game. I think we're on a good run of form. We're playing reasonably well. We just need to make sure that we can keep it going as Ronaldo brings this one down in towards Isak. Round the corner to Kulusevski. Oh, I've asked a lot of Des there. Saka's going to have the pace to cover. Early throw in though. Keep the possession, keep the ball. Just try not to concede an away goal, I guess, is the key here. As Mason Mount can swing this one in towards Isak. That should be Ederson's, and it was offside anyway. Mason Mount with a great header in central midfield as Isak. Referee! Rodri's got to be booked for that one. Hopefully Isak isn't injured. He stayed down. It is a yellow card. I think he's just got back up to his feet. Referee taking no nonsense there from Rodri. There's lovely chest control from Isak. He came forward. I touched it away, and Rodri, terrible tackle. Right, it's a long way out, but I quite fancy this. I do quite fancy this with Mason Mount. If we can just maybe get it past Raheem Sterling. It's hit. It's too hard. It's over the wall. Over the bar. Oh, terrible pass out from Eric Garcia, but he's had Tielemans to bail him out of trouble there as Kevin De Bruyne moves it on to Alex Grimaldo, out to Saka, back infield to De Bruyne. Grimaldo now takes over. You sort of feel both teams here playing a very similar setup, trying to get their full-backs forward, although Sterling's dropped deep into to come and collect the ball. We want Isak to be our outlet when he's up there. João Cancelo on the ball. Keeps going. João Cancelo lays it back. Tielemans, De Bruyne. Cancelo in towards Sterling. Good tackle from Sandro. Cancelo up towards Sterling. De Ligt tried to read it. Goes back over the top. Szczesny gets there first. Reads it well. And 3 players in an absolute crumble in the middle of the pitch, which is a bit concerning. But referee has no issues with it. What a kick out that could be. Oh, Kulusevski just couldn't keep it in. 0-0, 12 minutes gone. Both teams looking like they don't want this to be a draw. Both teams quite interested in going for the win as De Bruyne has flicked that one on to absolutely nobody. Ronaldo beats one, gets round De Bruyne as well. Cristiano Ronaldo's shot from distance is blocked. Rabiot with a header, looking towards Isak, cleared away by Diaz. Demiral. Mason Mount can't get there, back up towards Sterling. Rabiot gets there that time though, and Juventus can retain possession. Serginho Dest, oh, you need to come to the ball there. Dest to Sterling, is he going to have the pace to get in behind? No, Demiral did catch him up. De Bruyne went for the ball out to the left-hand side, but we got men back just in time. Rabiot and Dest have a bit of confusion amongst them of who should go for the ball. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Tielemans up against Mount and Locatelli. Gets around both of them. Cancelo. Ferran Torres puts the ball in. Sterling with a header. That's not his forte. Goes past the post. Demiral looking towards Kulusevski, but read very well by Alex Grimaldo. And Grimaldo can come forward again. He's got Saka outside of him. Uses it. That's not the good ball from Saka though. Looking for his English colleague. Demiral can go back to Szczesny. And this is what I mean. The 4 at the back allows me to play a little bit more possession based, which I think is a bit better for how we need to play against the likes of Man City. Up towards Isak. Isak can turn and feed that one through to Ronaldo. Ronaldo with a good first touch. It's in. It's 1-0. Come on. Cristiano Ronaldo gets it. What a ball from Isak, and that's come from the possession build-up play that I've just said in the back four allows me to do it a bit better. Draw them out, play around them, and it was a good move. Kulusevski into Isak, just held it up. They dropped off, and Ronaldo, you can't give him that sort of space. One touch took Ederson out of it, fires it down the middle of the goal, and that is 1-0 Juventus in the first ever Champions League game in this series. And Ronaldo, great touch. The power of the shot just beats Ederson before he can correct his feet. 1-0 Juventus. Lovely, lovely stuff. Now it's going to be interesting to see what sort of approach Man City take after going 1-0 down. I mean, that's a terrible pass there. Locatelli can quite easily intercept it, and Isak's giving him a run through the middle, but he's offside again. I delayed the pass just a little bit. But yeah, good to see that Man City are panicking and they're trying the long balls already. Something that's not really in their game plan within PES. And yeah, it's interesting to see, as De Ligt should beat Sterling in the air. Does. Rodri's well placed to pick it up though. Grimaldo into Saka. Saka up against Dest, but great defending from Serginho Dest, and can release Kulusevski, who's surely going to outpace Ruben Diaz. Kulusevski's still going. He holds off the Portuguese man, tries to cut it across, but can only pick out, wow, Cancelo. There was only one person in the box, and that was Isak, and Ronaldo's a bit slow to get there, and Rabiot for some reason has pulled out of that interception. Saka tries to put it in. De Ligt, good header away. As well, we need some support here. De Bruyne. We can't let Man City have relentless attacks. I don't mind that as a free kick. Mason Mount on De Bruyne. Let's see what they can do from this though, as you see it here. De Bruyne came forward. It was a free kick. He just touched it. I clipped his ankles. He went down a bit easy, but I don't mind that at all. So, free kick. Kevin De Bruyne. Going to try and float this one. Well, how Cancelo takes advantage of Rabiot being blocked. It goes back to De Bruyne. Torres. We're trying to just suffocate them here. Sterling turns. It's deflected, and that will be easy for Sheza. And we can just look to take a bit of a sting out of the game here, as Szczesny can pass a small pass out to Serginho Dest, who's got plenty of space to run into. Mason Mount. Kulusevski. Round the corner to Isak. Isak again. Oh, just trying to create a little bit of space around Ruben Diaz as Sterling drops deep. Ferran Torres looks to go long over the top. Demiral's back there. Can flick it back to Szczesny. Nice defending. Rabiot goes long looking for Kulusevski. Challenges with Ruben Diaz. Is Grimaldo going to keep that one in? He is going to keep it in, and we're going to force him backwards a little bit here. He's played really well. He's done really well there, Alex Grimaldo. Ruben Diaz. Eric Garcia. Back to Ruben Diaz. Under pressure. A really wayward pass from the youngster there. But Ruben Diaz has managed to pick out Ferran Torres with a lovely ball. De Ligt can win the header. Mason Mount. The thing with Man City at the moment is it's just coming straight back to them. Ronaldo uses his strength to hold off Ferran Torres. Cuts in field. Does really well. Gives it off to Rabiot, who manages to just keep it alive into the path of Serginho Dest. Back to Rabiot. He goes up towards Ronaldo, who can head it back across. Isak on the volley. What a save from Ederson. Stuck out a foot and just managed to get a touch on it, as Raheem Sterling now looks to launch attack for Man City. And Raheem Sterling up against Demiral. You would fancy Sterling to have the pace. He's laid that one through, but that's a poor decision, and De Ligt covers. But what a save from Ederson there, denying Isak a goal to go with his assist that he got earlier on. And Man City, I mean, this 4-3-3 feels so much more comfortable now. Good tackle from Rabiot. Throw in. 1 minute to go in the first half. And yeah, I feel like we're positionally playing quite well. I'm expecting Man City to come at us a little bit in the second half. We've seen Man City misplace quite a few passes from Eric Garcia and Ruben Diaz. So it'll be interesting to see how they do in the second half, if they're going to change anything up. We are into injury time. You'd fancy this is the last attack of the half. Sterling turns. It's a great save from Szczesny. Wonderful save from Wojciech Szczesny in goal. Raheem Sterling denied. And again, similar to us, it's patient play that gets them the opportunity. Saka into Sterling. Great first touch. You'd like to feel if that was on his right foot, he's probably scored. But I've got a terrible time to get the hiccups just as we come to the end of the half. It's probably because I'm not breathing enough where I've had to commentate. Kevin De Bruyne looking to swing this one in from deep. Demiral under it. He beats Rodri in the air. Isak, we're just going to hook it away. Half time. 1-0 up in the first knockout stage. First leg against Man City. Just got to hold on. So as you would expect, no changes to a winning team. Man City don't make any changes either. as they know they've got to work hard to get back into this game, as De Bruyne looks to get them on the front foot straight away. Grimaldo goes back in towards De Bruyne. Back to Grimaldo, who does a nice couple of touches there to create some space. Saka is caught by Dest. Referee will play on because Saka's kept the ball. In it goes towards Sterling. De Ligt is there. Locatelli brings it down and finds Kulusevski. I went for that first time pass again. It changed player before I had a chance to do it. But Rabiot has given away a free kick apparently. Kevin De Bruyne over the free kick again. He's going to look to try and surely swing this one. No, he has a shot. Oh my God, what a free kick. I just wasn't expecting it. I was expecting the cross, so I didn't take control of the goalkeeper. And Kevin De Bruyne has scored probably one of the best free kicks I've ever seen the AI take. That is a fantastic goal from Kevin De Bruyne. What a free kick that is. Szczesny nearly gets a hand to it, but Man City, straight out of this second half, 1-1. They get an away goal as well, which is incredibly annoying, as Mason Mount's attempted pass there is blocked. And now you feel that the momentum is going to be with City, and they could really take the piss here as Sterling puts that one through. Dest covers it well. And Rabiot into Mount. Up towards Kulusevski, but can't quite get there. Tielemans. Now Ferran Torres in towards De Bruyne, who seems very fired up for this second half. And he's going to get it back here. And there's a shot, and it's past the post. Man City completely turning it on in this second half. You just can't get the ball off them when it's like this. Sterling squared it into De Bruyne. One touch, shot past the post. And Szczesny, I'd like to think had it covered, but I really don't know. We're going to go over Saka's head out towards Serginho Dest on that right-hand side. He flicks it up the line looking for Kulusevski. A bit of a coming together. Dest and Saka have a race to get there, and Saka wins it. De Bruyne out towards Saka again, and Rabiot has to go and cover for his right-back. He's not going to have the pace to catch up to Saka. I mean, that's a weird punch from Szczesny, but Dest just hooks it away. Rodri is there, back in towards Sterling. That's a good touch on that. Dest can poke it away again, and it's sort of all hands defensively at the pump for Juventus at the moment, as Rabiot does a good job there. But again, the rushed pass. I need to stop them. Isak can get on this. Can't poke that one through. Sterling. It's a late foul. It could be a mismatch in pace, but I've asked Demiral to man-mark Raheem Sterling. He's dropping off into that false 9 position and getting a bit too much of the ball. But, I mean, the first thing Sterling's done is lose a header there to Demiral. And Ronaldo could be in for a second. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get a shot off? Ruben Diaz just caught him up. The Portuguese on Portuguese. And Ruben Diaz had the pace to get back to Ronaldo. And that you've got to think there, haven't you? That was old school Ronaldo, who'd accelerate away. And there'd be no catching him in that position. But it does go to show that we can still cause trouble to Man City. Oh, man, I thought Ferran Torres was in a Juventus shirt. That was terrible. Szczesny will get that. Lovely stuff. Going to try and possess the ball a little bit more. Again, De Ligt into Mason Mount. Rabiot. There is a runner out there in Dest, and I've just overhit that pass. Nice movement, though. Here is Tielemans coming forward with it. He's got a few options. One of them is Saka, who can lay that off down to Grimaldo. And Grimaldo has got lots of time and space onto his favoured left foot. Good save, Szczesny. It's just so hard to defend with their movement, because you've got to try and track runs and track the ball carrier. Saka out to Grimaldo, yeah, and he does all this jinking and jiving, dancing and weaving, and Szczesny with a good save. And it's a corner to Man City yet again, and they've made a sub. Grimaldo off for Umtiti. Okay, that should be a bit more of a defensive sort of fullback, you would think there, as Szczesny will easily pick that one up. Have we got a quick throw on here? As yes, Isak did win it out towards Alexandro, who takes a heavy touch but goes up towards Kulusevski. Everyone misses it. Mason Mount's there. Rabiot can't get on the end of it either. And Ferran Torres looks in behind. Demiral can flick that one back towards De Ligt, and we'll just, again, keep the ball. Try and be sensible. 1-1 isn't the end of the world. I know they've got the away goal, but, you know, I feel like we're going to create chances back in Manchester. We've got to be confident of doing that. And if we can keep the ball with a bit better shape like we're doing now, that was definitely a late challenge there, ref. Not going to bring that one back. Move them around a little bit. Keep the possession. Demiral can just turn and flick that one up the line into Dest. Now Rodri, we've pulled Rodri out of central midfield, so there should be a bit of space. Mason Mount, Locatelli, not a good pass, and we'll then try again and give it to De Bruyne, which probably is an even worse decision. Rodri, Umtiti, and that's going to go out. So substitution then: Sterling off, Pablo Moreno on for Man City. And we're also going to bring on Zirkzee for Isak, who I think has had a good game up front. He was just getting a few tired legs with all the pressing we're asking him to do, as Kulusevski knocks that one back to Serginho Dest. That was a late challenge there from Saka. Should be a yellow card. Another one. It's not. Just a talking to. The boy gets lucky. Serginho Dest. We're going to play this one straight down the line towards Kulusevski, who should get there first and does. Keep going, Serginho. Keep going. Keep going. That's it. Nice. Serginho. There's space in the middle for Zirkzee. Oh, again, I was just going for a little dink into Mount's path. And it's very hard to get those right. And Ederson can just gobble that one up. Although that throw is pretty bad. And, well, Ronaldo's going to get there. I fancy a drive from range straight down the throat of Ederson, though. And Ederson probably feels a little bit lucky, although he's done a similar throw out again. And we can pick this one up as Zirkzee's given Mason Mount an option. Oh, I'll tell you what, I don't know how lucky that back four of Man City have got, but they do seem to just be getting the right deflections and touches on the ball. As that's a ball through De Bruyne. Easy for Szczesny, straight at him. And we're going to see if we can get this one forward towards Zirkzee. Overhit, though. It'll go all the way through to Ederson, and he'll let it roll out for a goal kick. So substitution then. Bernardeschi coming on. Kulusevski coming off. And again, Kulusevski's had a good game. He's just a bit tired. And we need to make sure that we can keep the pressure on the back four, because the press has been working really, really well as Garcia plays it through to Tielemans. Up towards De Bruyne. In towards Saka, up against Dest. That's been a good little battle on either wing. Demiral, oh, can't get there first. I thought I was easily going to get that one first. In towards Saka. He tries to cut back on that right foot again. He's done it all game. Headed away. Umtiti. Mason Mount puts in a strong tackle. It's going to get there, and Demiral reads it really well. Mason Mount again. Out towards the fresh legs of Bernardeschi. In towards Zirkzee. Zirkzee can just hold this up and find... Look, what is that? What is that animation? I hate that animation. Show me one person that thinks that's a realistic animation, and I'll show you a liar. So De Bruyne shot from range, easy for Szczesny, that one. And we do have a little bit of space out here for Cristiano Ronaldo. Good first touch to bring it down and can turn. And Zirkzee's giving him a good run. Zirkzee, don't stop your run from going forward. Free kick. We've got 1 minute to go. Tielemans picks up a yellow. So substitution then. Dybala on for Mason Mount. And Dybala's first task is going to be to try and dink this free kick into a good area. He's gone for Zirkzee. Oh, knocked it down. Just too much on it behind Ronaldo as Garcia looks to move it away. João Cancelo. And that is full time, 1-1. Going to the second leg, we have to score. Not a bad result, I don't think. Not too bad. Let me know what you think about that result. I don't think it's too bad. We played pretty well, created some chances. But, yeah, just need to be a bit more ruthless in front of goal. But yeah, not too bad. Well, the next episode will be the second leg of the Man City game. And we'll see what league games are around that as well. But all in all, I'm not too upset. A good win against Napoli and a decent draw against Man City, who you probably would have to make favourites for the for that sort of game. Okay, so it'll be Man City, either Roma or Spezia. We'll see how the game's going. We do have Napoli in the semi-finals, but we won't play them. We'll come back for the final if we get there. Yeah. We'll probably do Man City and Spezia, because there's only 3 games between that, and that will be Parma, Sassuolo, and Roma. But thank you so much for watching. A 1-0 win against Napoli, a 1-1 draw against Man City. We'll be back for the next leg. See you then. For now, I'm out. Cheers.